Not all exercise is suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult your doctor before participating in this or any other exercise program. If you feel any pain, discomfort, or dizziness, do not continue. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercise and instruction herein.
Welcome to Power Yoga Mind and Body. My name is Adrienne Reed. Our theme for today is hips. Let's go ahead and get started in a seated position. Go ahead and float the soles of your feet together. Let's start out in butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Just get nice and long from your sit bones to the crown of your head and drop your chin to your chest. And let's go for a couple of relaxing breaths here. Just start bringing awareness to your breath. Long inhales and exhales through your nose. In this position, just try and let your legs relax. If you'd like to open up your feet like a book, that also helps a little bit. Very good, Sharon. All right, let's start moving a little bit. Go ahead and float your chin upward. And go ahead and extend your feet out as far as you can, with the bottoms of your feet still together, so you're still in butterfly, kind of an extended butterfly. There you go. So Kim, open those up a little bit further. Extended butterfly. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, draw your chin up nice and long from your sit bones to your fingertips. Actually, let's sweep those arms up too. And then exhale, go ahead and pull your fingertips as far forward as you can. Let your hands drop just at the last moment. Nice job. Long inhales and exhales here. Try and get length in your lumbar, your lower back. And just start warming up those hips. Long inhales and exhales. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. Looking good. After your second breath, float your torso up nice and slowly. Drop your hands to your ankles. Let's pull your heels in closer towards your body into a tight butterfly. And let's once again go for a forward fold. Inhale, get length from your sit bones to the crown of your head. And exhale, let's fall forward in that position again. You can flare your arms out and use the strength of your arms to pull those knees downward. Nice job, Johan. If you're tight in the hips and your knees aren't quite down, you can also sit up on a blanket or on a block to see if you can help to get a little more stability. You're doing great, Johan. Johan is our beginning yogi, doing a great job here today. Let's go 1 more breath here. And inhale, draw that torso up nice and slowly. Let's start moving a little bit. We're going to float into a raised runner's lunge here. Right foot forward, left leg back. Make sure in raised runner's lunge that your front knee is right over your front ankle. You're dipping those hips down into the mat and extending that left heel as far back as you can. Try and pull the crown of your head forward as well, so tuck that head a little bit, Kimberly, and extend nice and long. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there, looking good. You should feel sensation here, not pain, so play with those hips a little bit. If you need to move them up a little or down a little, go right to where you feel that sensation. Nice job. After your third breath, let's float your hands to the inside of your right foot, so both hands inside. If you can, go ahead and bend your elbows and drop down to your elbows. You're drawing your face down toward the mat. Great job, Johan. If not, just go as deeply as you can. Looking good. Nice length through your torso. Let's go one more deep breath here, looking good. And then go ahead and float up to straightened arms. You're gonna drop that left knee flat and lay your left toes flat. And now let's go ahead and see if you can give a little bit of a push. So you're gonna take the heel of your right hand and push that knee outward. There you go. So Deborah, drop that hand right to here. There you go, and push that outward. Long inhales and exhales here. You're gonna feel that pretty intensely in that hip. Let's go 3 more breaths here. In yoga, try and use your breath to help bring calmness. So inhale in and imagine that cool air is going right to that spot where you're feeling tension or tightness. And exhale, see if you can let that relax and dissipate a little bit. Nice job. Go ahead and release that. Bring both hands to the inside. And let's bring your right leg behind and left leg forward. Raised runner's lunge on the other side. Nice job. So let's hang out here for a few breaths once again. Sinking those hips down into the mat. Extending your torso nice and long. Driving that right heel as far back as you can. Going just to where you feel sensation, not pain. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. Looking good, extending nice and long, hollowing that lower belly, relaxing through. And after your second breath, drop both hands to the insides of that foot. And let's drop off to your elbows. Lower that forehead downward. Extend through those hips. If you can, keep that right leg engaged. If you need to, you can drop that right knee. But do your best to keep that long and strong, and it really does make a difference in the stretch. Looking good, Elise. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Once again, long inhales and exhales through your nose. Nice job, Deborah. Extend through those hips. Nice job. After your third breath, you're going to take the heel of your left hand, draw it to the inside of your left knee, and push that knee outward. There you go. You can roll to the outside edge of that left foot as well. There you go. In this one, you can also drop that right knee if you think that will help give you an intense stretch. You can drop that knee down and lay those toes flat if you think that will get you a little more depth in the stretch. Let's go 4 more breaths here. Long inhales and exhales. Use your breath to relax through. Nice job. After your fourth breath, go ahead and release that. Draw your hands to the mat. And let's go ahead and just come back with your right leg forward, left leg behind. So you're switching legs again. And let's drop off into pigeon. So you're going to draw that foot toward the left side of the mat. There you go. Tight people have that heel right by their hip. Loose people can open that up. Inhale, look up and see if you can extend nice and long. And then exhale, go ahead and fall forward. Make sure your hips are nice and square in this pose. Try and get nice length through your spine. Try and extend that leg nice and long. Let's go 5 more deep breaths here, looking good. Long inhales and exhales. Johan, let's see if we can square those hips off just a tiny bit more this way. There you go. After your fourth breath, I'd like you to inhale and look at your fingertips. Pull them out as absolute far forward as you can. And then exhale, float down. This is a real aggressive extended stretch. You're gonna feel that quite a bit in your glute, quite a bit in that hip. Keep that breath long and strong, long inhales and exhales, and breathe through that. Use your breath to bring calmness here. Looking good, Deborah. And extend nice and long. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. And then after your second breath, go ahead and draw your torso up slightly. You're gonna walk your fingertips off toward the right-hand side. So you're still in pigeon, you're just getting a nice stretch. Extend that left hand out as far off to the side and toward the back as you can. You're drawing all the way along this rib cage and opening up that tissue. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Once again, going only to where you feel sensation, not pain. Looking good, everybody. Long inhales and exhales. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Nice job, Johan. Nice extension through here. These should be nice, relaxed, calm stretches. Try and just let yourself let go in these poses. All right, slowly let's walk your torso toward the center and fingertips off toward the other side. So fingertips as far off toward the left as you can. And same thing here. Draw that right hand as far forward and off to the side as you can, extending all the way along that right rib tissue. Looking good, hollowing through here, keeping those hips nice and square. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Use that breath to calm yourself. Let your body just completely let go in these poses. And after your third breath, let's go ahead and float back towards center. You're gonna draw your torso up all the way, and you're gonna swing your left leg around. We're gonna cross and go into double pigeon. So left leg is gonna come right over right. You're trying to go heel to knee, heel to knee. If this is too much for you in your hips, go to just a cross-legged position. If you're extremely flexible, you can extend your heels out past your knees. There you go, Deborah. Nice job, Johan. Inhale, look up and get length from your sit bones to your crown of your head. And then exhale, go ahead and fall forward over that. You're gonna feel that pretty intense thing in your left hip. So follow your breath, long inhales and exhales here. We're gonna go 5 deep breaths here, relaxing through. Elongate your spine, hollow your lower belly. Breathe that air down into that part where you're feeling tension or tightness, and see if you can let it relax and dissipate. Nice job, Johan. Looking good. Elongate your lower spine. We're gonna go 2 more deep breaths here. And after your second breath, let's slowly float your torso up. And let's swing that right leg behind. Go through that same series on the other side. So pigeon with your left knee forward, right leg behind. So other way, Deborah. Did I say it the other way? Left knee forward, right leg behind. There you go. All right, so square off those hips. Inhale, look up and see if you can arch back slightly. And exhale, let's go ahead and fall forward again. Extend those fingertips. Let's square off your hips. Elongate through that leg. Nice support through your spine. Long inhales and exhales here. Looking good, Johan. Let's see if we can straighten out this back foot if you can. Looking good. And let's square off those hips here as well. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Elongating through your spine, relaxing into the pose. Great job. Let's inhale, look up at those fingertips, see if you can extend them out as far forward as you can. And then exhale, go ahead and relax into it. extended stretch. So you're gonna feel a nice stretch through those glutes, a nice stretch through those fingertips. Elongate your spine. Get as long as you can from your toes all the way up to your fingertips. Wonderful job, Deborah. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. And after your second breath, go ahead and draw your torso up slowly. And let's draw your fingertips off toward the left-hand side. Looking good. Once again, relaxing through, extending all the way through your torso. And stretching that rib tissue. Let's go 4 more deep breaths here. Try and let your head and neck completely relax. And your hips be nice and square. Try and use your breath to bring calmness. After your 4th breath, go ahead and draw your torso up slightly. You're going to float your fingertips off toward the right-hand side. And same thing, relax and extend all the way through that rib tissue. In yoga, there are 2 schools. One is of heat, where you're working hard, and the second is of patience, and this is clearly a routine where we're focusing on patience. So just relax and let your body give in. All right, go ahead and draw your fingertips back towards center. Draw your torso up. You're gonna swing that right leg around. Let's float into double pigeon. So right leg is on the top this time. Heel to knee if you can get there. If not, go into a cross-legged position. If you're extra flexible, extend those heels out past. Inhale, get length from your sit bones to the crown of your head. And exhale, let's fall forward again, forward fold. Once again, you're gonna feel that pretty intensely in that right hip. So relax and breathe through. Use your breath to bring calmness. If you're feeling like you can get a little more, you can always extend your fingertips out just a little bit further. And that will extend the stretch as well, but go just to where you feel sensation, no pain. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. And nice job. After your 3rd breath, go ahead and draw your torso up nice and slowly. We're going to float into a nice wide angle position. So go ahead and open up your legs into a nice wide angle. You guys may need to scoot back a little bit on your mats. There you go. Make sure your feet are engaged so your toes are pointed upward. Let's just drop your hands to center. Get length from your sit bones to the crown of your head. Drop your chin to your chest. Let's just go for 2 relaxing breaths there. So we're trying to bring a little bit of release to those hips that we just worked on pretty intensely. Let's inhale, go ahead and float that chin up. And exhale, go ahead and start walking your fingertips toward the front of the room. So forward fold here again. Wonderful job. If you'd like to, you can open up your hands and grab your knees, your shins, your big toes, or you can leave them extended out forward, whichever feels best for you. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Looking good, nice job. And after your 3rd breath, go ahead and float your torso up nice and slowly. And And let's float back into a butterfly position. Let's just go for 2 breaths here in butterfly. So again, get length from your sit bones to the crown of your head. Drop your chin to your chest. Nice job. And then exhale, let's just go ahead and lay back. Try and keep your feet in a butterfly position as well. You guys may need to scoot forward a little bit, sorry about that. Draw your arms overhead. And once again, just try and let your legs completely relax here. So this is the school of patience where you're just letting go and letting those knees drop open. Let's go one more deep breath here. And then go ahead and use your hands, draw them to the outsides of your knees and bring your legs together. And come on up to a seated position. Any way you want to get there is great. All right, we've been working the whole class. Let's go ahead and start working on some splits. So go ahead and stand up if you'd like to. We're going to start actually in kind of a raised runner's lunge here. So right leg forward. Now if you're feeling good, just go ahead and start sliding that left foot back and float right into a split position. If you can't quite get there, leave that front knee bent and lay those toes flat and just keep driving those hips down into the mat. Otherwise, you can extend all the way down. If you're at home and you'd like some additional support, you can tuck a blanket or a towel underneath. Try and sit nice and straight, square off those hips. Nice job, Johan. Just keep those hips extending downward and you'll start gaining that flexibility. Let's go 5 more deep breaths here. I know this is a tough one to hold. Just relax through. We've been warming up for this the whole class, so just enjoy it. Looking good, Sharon. Beautiful. Nice square hip, so draw that hip back and that hip forward. And nice job. After your 5th breath, come on up and release that side. Take a couple of breaths and relax if you need to. Same thing on the other side. So left leg forward, right leg back. And same thing. Start in a raised runner's position. Start drawing that right leg back. And then extend that left leg forward when you're ready. Nice job, Deborah. Drop those toes. See if you can straighten those up a little bit. Looking good. Nice square hip, so draw that hip forward and that hip behind. Wonderful job. So keep that breath going. Long inhales and exhales here. This is what we've warmed up our hips the whole class for, so if you're working at home, just do your best. And again, if you tuck blankets or towels underneath, it does help provide additional support. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Looking good. You guys are doing wonderful. Great job, Johan. And then after your 2nd breath, go ahead and swing that leg around and release it. You're going to lay down flat on your back. And just pull your knees in toward your chest. Roll side to side very slowly. Bring a little bit of release to those hips, that lower back. If you feel like you need more release to your hips, you can grab the outsides of your feet and kind of rock side to side with that as well. There you go. Just roll gently. Try and find that release. And then go ahead and extend your legs out straight. Let's get ready for Shavasana. The final pose of class is the most important in yoga, called Shavasana. This pose is what you've worked the entire class to achieve, an exploration of stillness in action. As you lay here on your mat, allow your entire body to come to rest. Let your feet flop open, bring your hands by your sides with your palms upward. Close your eyes, let your mind and body relax completely. The purpose of this time is to just be. Be still in your heart, still in your body, still in yourself. Try to remain in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, finding health and harmony within. Thank you for your time and hard work today. Namaste.
If you'd like to continue to improve your strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance, order Power Yoga for Athletes. This hour-long video is for yogis who embrace a more active lifestyle. Call 1-866-629-1591 or visit adriennereed.com. For tips and secrets on Power Yoga, visit WUSF.org and click on the Power Yoga icon. You'll find frequently asked questions and show information from Adrienne Reed.